Hey YouTube, this is Nike to Know here with a quick video for you guys. This is going to be the promised Zagg Invisible Shield for the iPhone 3G tips and tricks. So here it is, guys. As you can see, I have an iPhone 3G with the Zagg Invisible Shield installed on here. First tip slash trick is cleanliness, both for the iPhone and for your environment. When installing this device, when installing this shield, make sure you're in a clean place, guys. Alright? Make sure your desk you're working on, the table you're working on, use some Windex, clean it up. Or bring a cloth or paper towel and just put it on there. Alright, guys? Because when you're installing the front, you'll put your iPhone back here. You'll turn it over and you'll be like, I already cleaned the back, and you'll just install the back. Well, there'll be little specks of dust on the back, and they'll stay with you forever as long as you have this shield on it. So it's really important, alright? Next tip slash trick is when you first get your iPhone, your invisible shield, and you're peeling it off the cover. After, of course, you've washed your hands, you're peeling it off the cover because you're going to install it onto your iPhone. What you're going to want to do is, while you're peeling it, spray. They tell you to take it off completely, the paper backing, hold it in your hand, and spray it. Don't do that. There is a lot of dust in the air that you can't see that you will be able to see in this black background. Alright? Peel it off a little bit off the paper backing, spray it. Peel it a little bit more, spray it, more, spray it, more, spray it until it's completely off, and then put it in your hand and spray it again. Okay? Then install it. Another tip slash trick, more like a tip. If you put it on and it's 1 millimeter this way and 1 millimeter that way, don't be lazy. Peel it off and put it back on. You guys don't understand how long this will stay with you. It'll probably stay with you a year or two. At least. That's what I'm saying. So make sure it's perfect. Make sure you align it the way you're gonna want it to look for the next year or two. All right. Don't get lazy when I don't want to spend another 2 minutes taking off and spray it again. Just do it. Another tip slash trick, more like a trick. When you put it on your iPhone, the invisible shield, before using the squeegee, take your fingers and just smooth it out. Take like 10 minutes. I know it sounds like a long time. Take maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Take 5 to 10 minutes just smoothing it out on your iPhone. Do it over and over and over again before you even squeegee. Because squeegees take out the solution. Putting this down, well, first of all, make this invisible shield stay in place. And second of all, it's better than the squeegee because you have your fingers have fat on them, which is not a bad thing, obviously. It can adapt to the shape of the iPhone. The squeegee is a rubber, straight edge, so it'll take out straight things. With your fingers, you can just push all the excess solution away and make sure your iPhone, the invisible shield, is sticking to your iPhone. And another tip slash trick that I came across is when I was installing it, I would worry that the sides were gonna dry while I was installing the back because it took such a long time. Don't worry about it, guys. The more it stays with solution on, the stickier it gets. So when you're done the back completely, then worry about putting your sides down. Don't worry about putting your sides down. Don't worry, it looks like it's gonna dry out. I'm gonna do it right now even though I'm not done the back. Because that'll cause you to have bubbles on the side. Trust me, it will. The next tip I want to give you guys is, if you order the full body, you're going to do the back first, I recommend, because if you do the front first and you screw up, you're going to be using it for the rest of the time. Do the back first. Give it like 15-20 minutes before you turn it over and do the front. Because if you don't, and while you're doing the front, it slides this way, slides that way, you guys is going to get a line, or it's going to get scrunched up, or something's going to happen. Why take that risk? You guys have probably waited like 2 weeks for this damn thing to ship anyways. So just wait another 20 minutes for the back to semi-dry until you do the front. It's not going to take that long, 20 minutes. The next tip is use a lot of solution. The iPhone, nothing will happen to it, guys. I've seen a guy dunk an iPhone in water, and nothing happened to it. Alright? A millimeter or two of solution isn't going to ruin your iPhone, okay? They gave you a big bottle of solution for a reason. Use it. Use it and use it wisely. The more solution you have, the easier it is to wiggle around. Next tip slash trick is, squeegee a lot. Even if it looks like it's good, keep squeegeeing it. You guys, this is very important. I mean, this is not like a case that you can just take off and put it back on. Keep squeegeeing it. Take an hour if you have to. Just keep squeegeeing it, alright? Even if it looks good and there's no bubbles, just it'll eventually wrinkle and there'll be a few bubbles. So just make sure that you'll I mean, like, give it 110%. Alright, guys? This is a very important thing to install because it doesn't come off. One of the last ones I'm going to talk about right now is the wait time. Make sure to leave it for at least the recommended 24 hours. Because if you don't, you'll put it in your pocket after an hour or so, and you'll be like, I'm going to the mall. You put it in your pocket, and then a bunch of lint's going to collect around these corners and around the edges. You're going to come home, and you're going to see a bunch of crap like this under the invisible shield. There's no way to get that off unless you cut it off. Then you're going to have this whole story about, oh, I'm going to have to cut it off, and the chrome's going to be uncovered and stuff like that. Don't even take that risk. Leave it for 24 hours, let it dry completely, let it heal completely. It'll look better, it'll feel better, and it'll be much more safe to put in your pocket. Now, the last tip / trick, actually, is something that I came up with that I'm not going to share on camera today, but I'm going to share with my subscribers. So if you subscribe, you're going to get this tip. More like a trick, actually. And that's going to be how to get these corners down with very, very minimal effort. People say it's hard. Use the palm technique. Don't use that. Just, you know, I found out a way how to make them sit down. It's a really great way. So, guys, you know, I'm not trying to bribe you or anything. I'm just, you know, trying to give some initiative for you guys to subscribe. So, please subscribe to my channel. I'll give you guys a tip or the trick on how to keep your corners down within like 30 seconds, and they'll stay down, stuck down, like mine. So please comment, rate, subscribe. Please subscribe, and I'll send you the trick on how to keep your corners down while you're installing. Thanks, guys. This has been another video by Nike10, and I'm signing out.